Yo, 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 YouTube, and welcome back to the second video of What's on My Desk. Let's see what we're doing today. All right, welcome back, Dollar Boxers. I've got quite a list of stuff to do today. It is the first of the month, May 1st, which adds some extra tasks onto my list that I don't have the rest of the month. Main ones being setting up the auctions for the month. So you get 500 free auctions with Premium Store. And then I have 200 free auctions on the NonSports store for the basic store that I have over there. So what I do each month is I take the auctions that I had listed that didn't sell and I relist them. And then I grab a stack of stuff that I think would be good to throw on an auction and add to it. I'm trying to grab them right here. So what I have for this month is a bunch of random football stuff. Like I got a Jonathan Taylor rookie here. I've got a Michael Pittman rookie. Just so happens it's a couple Colts running back rookies. Debo Samuel, Pulsar. Here's a silver Joe Burrow. Will to win. Mahomes will to win. So a couple of bigger names in there. Gronkowski Dominators. Stuff like that. And then I have some numbered cards. So I'm going to dig through some of the stars here. I've got a Santana Moss from Certified, which is numbered out of 999 there. And here's a Vincent Jackson Unrivaled, Tops Unrivaled, numbered out of 759. Colton Walker or Welker. I'm not sure why this is in here. It's the only baseball one in there. Maybe I'll pull that back out. Here's an Alan Faneka, numbered out of 599. It's a scorecard. Here's an Antonio Gates, numbered out of 999 down there in the corner. So I like to do some numbered stuff. Dallas Clark, Red Platinum, numbered out of 999. Here's a Mark Bulger, Heritage Chrome, and that's numbered out of 1952. Here's a Leighton Vander Esch, Unparalleled. Really cool card there. This is the Cubic, which I think was like one per box or something like that. You can see it says Cubic down here. I like that they labeled the parallels in that product. I wish Unparalleled would come back, but with Topps taking over, I don't know that's going to really matter now anyway. Here's a Longevity Danny Amendola. This one's numbered out of 249 on the back there. So I'm going to fill up whatever spots I can. For cards that sold last month, I'll have those empty spots to list new auctions, and I'll put those on there, and hopefully a chunk of those will sell. The non-sports store, I don't know what I'm going to list additionally on there. I'll grab some stuff out. That's kind of my random store too. So sometimes I sell other stuff, toys, stickers, coins, patches, whatever I got. So I might put some random stuff on there and remove some of that. I am also going to be setting up a whatnot auction. So speaking of kind of random cards, I have a bunch of basketball stuff that I'd love to get on and get some quick sales on. So I've got Allen Iverson here. I've got there's a Michael Finley rookie. Let's see, I got some color in here. Here's a Larry Johnson Upper Deck Special Edition. There's a bunch of Larry Johnson here. Topps foil. Wild card rookie. Here's some Larry Johnson. Here's Trae Young Will to Win. Have a WNBA Skyler. So a bunch of wave prisms or whatever you call these, fast break, I think they are. Some green ones and some silvers. On a bunch of optic rookies. Here's Darius Garland is in there. A couple of decent names. So basketball is kind of in its hot time of year. It's the right time to get that stuff moving. It's a Kawhi Leonard laser. James Harden orange reactive, I think is what that is. Here's another Iverson premium stock. Shaq prism. So there's just Derek Lively from think this is Bowman, right? Yeah, Bowman, what do they call this? Invicta. He had a great playoff season last year. You got Zion Williamson, will to win. Gortat, this is cool looking card, Prism from 16-17, so a little bit older. This green camo Prism. There's a Larry Bird select company, so that's kind of that type of stuff. I got a couple of big stacks here. I want to put the Whatnot show together for tomorrow, so I'm going to get back onto Whatnot. I will post some details in this video once I have that day and time set up. I'm thinking I'm going to do 2 o'clock on Friday, May 2nd for the Whatnot show. I'll post it in the Discord as well if you're interested in jumping in and throwing some bids in on this stuff. Try to build some more presence there. I did one show there and it went fine. Just kind of went back to focusing more on the eBay stores and getting those filled up. And now that I'm in a good spot there, I want to get back onto Whatnot and do some more instant selling type of stuff. So that's kind of what I'm doing with some random cards today. I do need to send I did it already today. Send a non-sport coupon for the non-sport store. I always send coupons out to my followers, and that coupon had opened up, so I sent that today. Pack and ship orders, that's all done. I do that right away in the morning. Set up the Whatnot show. So I have some work that I want to do on that yet before I just push that together. I want to research some times a little bit and kind of see if there's something good during the day. I don't want to do a bunch of nightly shows. That's kind of family time for me. So I'm trying to figure out where I can fit and have a successful show, but have it not be during prime time, which I know is a challenge. So wish me luck. Choose the theme. So again, I think for this next one, I'm going to go ahead and do basketball and keep it that simple. It's going to have some parallels, a little bit of numbered stuff, some stars, a few rookies, and just kind of be an overall breadth of basketball goodies. And then pull the cards and set it up. So I've pretty much got my cards pulled here. I have about 150 cards. I think that should be enough for a good length of show, and we'll see how it goes. So I got the cards pulled already. I got that part done, which is nice. Um, my envelopes. So I've been getting number 10 envelopes from Amazon forever on a subscription order, and they were cheap, like $12 or $13 or something with subscription for the number 10s. And I got a notice after this last order shipped that they were jacking it up to like 23 bucks or something. Um, so I checked Costco. I was tipped off that Costco was, the right place to go. 500 envelopes, peel and stick seal, so you don't have to lick them. These are lickums, which I don't really mind, but it because it reduces waste too. You don't have all those little peel off stickers, but having them peel and stick isn't terrible either. But when I looked at Walmart, the ones that they sell are the exact same ones I can get on Amazon under a subscription for the same price. So they're $18.99. So still a little more than what I was paying. But with subscription, they dropped down to like 15 something with free shipping. So I canceled my subscription on those on the Amazon Basics envelopes and I switched it to, I think they're called like Flightways or something is the brand. It's like a red box. But 500 at a time, 18.99 is the normal price, free shipping if you're a Prime member. And then I'll do subscribe and save. So I just turned off one subscription that I had monthly for envelopes, turned on a new one, and it's going to be a couple bucks more than it was a month, but not a lot. So I'm okay with that. And that just happens over time. You have to constantly look for supplies and different things as they change. So I already solved that problem. So I was happy there. I also needed to order thermal labels, so I went on to the website and ordered thermal labels today. This is all I have left on my current supply, and that seems like a lot of labels, but I will use these in probably a day or two. Um, so I got that done. So supplies are knocked off the list for today, so that's great. Let's see what else. Scanning non-sport. So I'm fully maxed out in the sports store right now, which again isn't a bad thing because I want to try to do more whatnot, more live selling. So I'm going to grab more stacks out of my supply, to list, inventory to list, and I'm going to do them on shows. Um, but I have plenty of room in the non-sports store, of course. So I've been working on that, and I have big stacks of garbage pail kids right next to me here. So I listed a few stacks of those. I had some more Fright Night stuff was listing, and a few gaming cards. I sold some decent stuff yesterday in the non-sports store, so I'm excited to continue the growth in that area. And with the scanner, Garbage Pail Kids and scanning is amazing. They scan in so well. The only thing is every sticker has two versions. So like here, those are the same one, but these two I believe are different. Yeah. So this is Thing Sue, of course, from the Cat in the Hat storyline. That's a play on that. And then this is Thing One. So it's supposed to be like Thing One and Thing Two. But a lot of times when I scan them in, it'll think Thing One is Thing Sue. So you have to kind of go through and just hit the drop down and pick the other one if it pulls in the wrong one. And in Car Dealer Pro, it tricks it pretty easily because if I scan in a stack of like 40 or 50 of those, I'd say a good 10 to 15 of them at least are wrong. And I have to switch to the other. They're not totally wrong. Like they have the set right and all that. It's just the A sticker versus the B sticker. It chooses the wrong one. So anyway, I'm going to continue to work on that. I have some other non-sport stuff I want to scan in. And I did yesterday, I was talking about the Olympic Hall of Fame heroes and some of that stuff from the sports cards. I did get all those scanned in. So at least I got that all out of the box. And, I can just focus on the non-sport as far as scanning and listening to eBay, and then focus on just some of this random sport to build whatnot shows. It's been brought to my attention that there's a good deal on getting like a custom neon sign made for your business with your business logo, and looking at some pricing and things for that. Charlie from JC3 Cards and Collectibles brought it up to me. So I want to do a little bit of looking into that if I've got some time today to see if that's something I'm interested in. Pricing isn't terrible, but it's not cheap either, of course. So I'll have to see if that's something I want to pursue. My logo is pretty simple. I'm not quite sure it's basically green and black, so I'm not quite sure how you would do a good neon of that. Maybe you'd have to outline like the black box. I don't know. Um, but I was going to try to do a little bit of homework there. Business card designing. I talked about this in the vlog yesterday. I was down to about 800 cards. I feel like it's less than that as I look closer. This is literally what I have left. This stack in this box here is what remains for cards. So I want to try to work on the designer today. Not necessarily get them done and get them ordered, but at least get the design done where I'm updating this card to be both eBay stores on either side, and then design an additional card for the goat show and the YouTube channel, um, to have those separated out that way, and at least try to get the art done so that I can order soon because I'll go through those pretty quick, and um, it takes about 7 to 10 days to get the cards once I order them. I use a company called Got Print. They do a great job. They are not a sponsor here, so I'm not pumping them. I get asked once in a while, where do you get your cards? I think Charlie asked me that too, and he got his cards made there, and they do a good job. The colors are nice. The cost is pretty good. They turn them around quick. Their software is easy to use. Um, so I have to get back on there and go back to the card designer and work on that a bit. Uh, and let's see, what else do we have to do? Oh, so for the auctions, kind of go back to that. I was talking about how I relist the ones that didn't sell and then I add new ones. So in the sports store, I have 126 cards I can add on auction and 64 non-sport cards. So a good 190 cards that I can add on there. Hopefully I'll get, a bid or two on many of those, get some of those cards out a little bit quicker that way. But that's it. That's pretty much what's on my desk for today. That's plenty. I had some extra tasks today for some other people, so I knew I was going to lose some time during my day to get some of that stuff done, and that's okay. You have the on the days where you're going to have other stuff to do, you just plan a little bit less, or you work a little earlier, or work a little later. That's kind of how that goes. All right, let me know if you have any questions or comments. Put them down below. Please like this video if you enjoyed it. Share with someone else you think might like it. I got some positive feedback on this vlog style video last night during the live, which we do every Wednesday night, 8 Central Standard Time. Myself, Charlie from JC3 Cards and Collectibles, and Stuart the Goat. Stuart the Goat is always there. And got some positive feedback on it. So I decided that I want to keep it going and just kind of give a daily update of, what I've got to do that day. And hopefully that gives you kind of a picture of what's going on and where I'm trying to go. And I plan to tomorrow I'm going to have the Whatnot show, so I plan to do a review of the Whatnot on Monday. Tomorrow morning, if I do a vlog, as long as I have time, I'll try to do one. I will talk a little bit about my preparation for the show and what I've got that's going to be going on there and where you can go to bid and all that happy stuff. So there'll be more details to come on that once I have that all set up later today. That's it for this one. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate all of you. Don't forget to subscribe, and remember, you can't sell what you don't list. We'll see you again soon.